All right, AJ Dybantsa balls out against some church boys, against some choir boys. Let's check out the highlights and we'll talk about how awesome AJ's been so far this season. I do have it muted, or the NCAA is going to take me to prison. It's my favorite spot for AJ. It seems like it's his favorite spot as well, just anywhere on either elbow in the mid post. Use his length to get that block there. It's a nice little wraparound. I guess he could have read that a little bit quicker, but he ends up making the right read and getting the ball there. That's all that really matters. Uses his wingspan. I think his wingspan is like 7'2" or so. He has really great wingspan. That's just explosive. He got fouled hard and he's able to finish through the contact. Nice looking three ball. This is that same three ball, just a replay, but his shot does look nice. Shoots it from NBA range. Such a beast on the break. Let's run that back. It's one of the places he's best in as well, is just out in transition. He's going really fast. He just takes those long strides, so it's kind of hard to judge how fast he's going, but he was getting up the court in a hurry. I just love AJ right there. He's going to come in the NBA and he's going to be able to work in the mid post from day one, kind of like we see with Cooper Flag. Cooper's pretty effective in the mid post. Cooper is probably 6'8", 6'9", 210, about the same size as AJ. Just a sick fall away. He got hit on the elbow. They didn't call it on that one, but should have been an and one. I love that move. Double pump. Back to the reverse pivot for the finish. Right place at the right time. They pass the ball just straight to the man, AJ. I like that as well. I don't know if y'all have noticed with AJ, he when he gets to the rim, he'd rather use his right hand to finish, it seems like. But if y'all watch on this pass, he had some nice lefty wraparound passes, and I've seen him do this quite a bit in the season. That's a tough pass, especially with the left hand to wrap it around and get it on target to his shooter. That looks exactly like SJ on that play. Let's run that back one more time. Hits him with the shoulder bump, step back. He knows he has the room. He was trying to get him off his feet, but he's just able to rise up for that easy mid-range. Again, with the lefty wraparound pass. Just a nice little rip there. That's what people like to see. That's what, excuse me, that's what all the scouts are excited about. He is playing against California Baptist. He is playing against church boys, like I said, so it's not the craziest level of competition. But I think number 7 comes out to set a screen for AJ. He fakes right, crosses over back left, and gets into his nasty drop step dunk package. Just so explosive on the crossover, the drop step, and just destroys the rim. Then again, the shimmy fall away. That was honestly disgusting. If y'all really watched that, he destroyed that man on the shimmy. He's just standing there flat-footed, and AJ gets the little fall away to roll in. Um, Everyone has their kind of draft pick favorite so far in the season. Everyone kind of has the same 1, 2, and 3. We all have Darren Peterson. We all have Cameron Boozer. We all have AJ Dybantsa for the most part as our 1, 2, and 3. It's just a matter of who goes where, and everyone kind of has different opinions on it. I would say if AJ did go number 1, I wouldn't so much be surprised at someone taking a chance on AJ and drafting him as the number 1 overall pick. I think all 3 of those guys, Darren Peterson, Cameron Boozer, and AJ, are all talented enough to be the number 1 overall pick. But I feel like AJ might have the highest ceiling out of all those guys. But I think he'll be the least NBA ready from day one, but he'll have the highest ceiling out of all those guys as time goes on, in my opinion. I have heard the Tracy McGrady comparisons. I have heard the Pascal Siakam comparisons as well. I heard someone get kind of insulted at the Pascal Siakam comparison, but Pascal is an awesome player. If AJ can get up to Pascal's level, that's not like a bad thing. Pascal is a very good NBA player. But yeah, his mid-post game is excellent. He had the 22 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks in this game against California Baptist. One one thing people can kind of criticize, or at least at least mention. He is playing against a bunch of weak competition. He went to BYU. I get it from AJ Dybantsa's point of view. I'm going to go to BYU. I'm just going to trash these smaller schools. My numbers are going to look insane, and hopefully I'll get drafted number one overall. Where with Cameron Boozer, he's at Duke, of course. He's playing some higher levels of competition. Just for example, in these last 5 games, AJ's performed well. He had 22, 18, 16, 18, and 25 points. He's been scoring consistently. But for example, um, Connecticut, Wisconsin, Miami, Dayton, California Baptist, out of all those 5 teams, they only have two draft prospects that are in the mock draft. They have John Blackwell. He's projected to go 47th in the second round. And they have Malik Renault. He's like a French dude. Malik Renault is mocked to go 104th in the mock draft. So he hasn't played any first round draft prospects up until this point. So that's one little thing you can kind of dink AJ Dybantsa on, but I don't really blame him. I think with his size and his frame, he's going to be just fine in the NBA. He's going to be able to get to that mid-post game from day one and then just kind of sharpen up his other tools. Again, in the California game, he had the 2 steals and the 2 blocks. I don't think he looks as good as Cooper Flagg defensively when Cooper Flagg was at Duke, but he has a similar frame. I think Cooper does look more athletic than AJ as far as just like vertical goes and as far as his strength goes, but I think AJ will be able to add some more strength onto his frame, get up to like 220, 225, and he'll just be an animal out there. So far on the season, for BYU, AJ's putting up 19 points, 6 rebounds, about 3 assists there. He's 76% from the free throw line, which is solid. He has a really nice looking stroke. We saw the 3 balls. His mid post game is just so impressive. He looks so great in the mid post. There's players in the NBA that will never develop a mid post game like AJ already has, and AJ's 18 years old. So his mid post game, I can't really talk about it enough. But the 19 points, 6 rebounds, about 3 assists. He's 76% from the free throw line. Again, it's not bad. His form looks really good, so I think he'll improve on his 3-point shooting. He has 35% from three, only 2.5 attempts from three. So 35% isn't too bad. I could see him being at least a pretty decent spot up shooter when he makes it into the NBA. I didn't see a lot of impressive 3-point creation off the dribble. He looks like he can create his mid-range jumper really well again in that mid-post area. He looks like I see him get off screen action sometimes. He can dribble right into that free throw line area and shoot some followays off the dribble, but he doesn't look as comfortable shooting off the dribble as he does in that mid-post range. But he's 54% from the field, so he's giving you 54% from the field, 35% from three, 76% from the free throw line, and giving you the 19 points per game. His numbers are really comparable to kind of what Cameron Boozer's doing out there, to what Darren Peterson's doing out there as well. They're just doing it against higher levels of competition. But I love AJ Dybantsa. Again, I think that Cameron Boozer goes number one, Darren Peterson goes number two, and AJ Dybantsa goes number three. At least right now, like I said before, I feel like Cam Boozer and Darren Peterson are more NBA ready players. Just with Cam Boozer's footwork, his strength, his post game, Darren Peterson's jumper looks so wet. He looks great off the dribble, looks great shooting off screens. Where AJ Dybantsa, he's the most raw prospect out of all these guys, just as far as having all this talent to tap into. And I feel like I don't know if his ceiling is higher than Darren Peterson. I think his ceiling is higher than Cameron Boozer, and I think his ceiling is at least just as high, if not possibly higher than Darren Peterson. So I love AJ Dybantsa. Hopefully he'll go to a decent situation. He won't go to I hope he doesn't end up in like New Orleans or Utah or one of those just horrible situations where he'll just kind of waste away for his first few years. But it's definitely possible that happens. But yeah, I'm really excited for AJ. He looks like a really efficient scorer, and his mid post game again, it looks light years ahead of where it should be right now. So just so impressive with how his footwork, his followays, and just overall his mid post game is what impresses me the most right now. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 7 million subscribers. Let me know what you think about AJ Dybantsa's game. Let me know if you think if he should go number one, two, or three. And we'll see y'all next time. Peace.